Hi everybody, welcome to another video on the channel. I think you're really going to enjoy this workout. This workout isn't really designed for a ton of intensity, but if you're looking for a workout that's going to help you really groove in good habits in your technical model, this is the workout for you. We're going to start off with about an 8-minute warm-up. We'll start off with the pick drill, and then we'll just do 4 minutes of steady state rowing. And following that, we're going to take a 2-minute break. And then we're going to do a 24-minute kind of technical steady state. So a lot of my plans that I write for my clients typically have drills involved. It's not a case of like we do the video review and then they immediately figure out how to do it. The drills have to come into the steady state rowing in an effective way. So this 24 minutes is going to be a set of 4 different drills. The drills that we're going to do will vary, mostly focused on the body preparation on the recovery. A good recovery is usually going to mean a good drive. And I'll talk you through those drills as we go. The first drill is going to be sort of this 3-part pause where we learn how to really get ourselves set at the end of the stroke and cycle through to the beginning of the stroke. So I'm going to give you a demo of these drills right now just so you have a visual, but I will talk you through them when we hit them. And the protocol for the drills are going to be, we're going to do 1 minute of drills and then we're going to do 2 minutes of continuous rowing without the drills. But we really want to be bringing the drills into the workout so that, you know, we're really integrating the drill. It's not a separate thing. They really dovetail into each other. So this first drill is going to be a 3-part pause where we pause at what I call position number 1, or the release position. We pause at the arms away position, and then we pause at the body over position, and then we're going to take a full length stroke, and then we're going to pause back here. So pause, 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 and then take a stroke. Okay, so that's the first pause drill. The next drill we're going to do is going to be a body over pause drill, where we work on really getting, you know, kind of a little 1 pause rather than 3 pauses, which was the first drill. I'm going to pause every stroke at this body over position, but making sure that I get my shoulders out in front of my hips. I'm feeling a little bit of tension in the hamstrings, getting my posterior chain ready, and it's simply 1 pause. So instead of pausing in 3 places, we pause here at the body over position, do a check that we're getting that forward body prep established early, and then I can just slide up and take a stroke and pause back here, pause for a couple seconds, and then take another stroke, right? I'm really happy with that position in terms of like this is the $1 million position. We can pause right here, then we're essentially set and ready to go, and there's no need for any more forward body prep, and we can just roll up and take that stroke. So that's the second pause. The third drill is going to be not a pause drill, but sort of a continuous flow, where every other stroke is a full length stroke. So we're going to row 1 stroke, and then every other stroke is an arms and a body stroke, right? And so now I go and take a full length stroke, and now an arms and body stroke, and now a full length stroke, and now an arms and body stroke. So I'm going to call that alternating arms and body. And what it does is reinforce this idea that we're swinging at the hip into that body over position. This was a great drill I did in college. Works really well in an 8 or a 4 when you're trying to get, you know, 8 or 4 bodies swinging together. So we're going to add that in. And then the final pause is simply going to be a pause at half slide. So we're going to set our body like we would into that position, and we're going to pause here at half slide. I'm going to make sure that I'm controlled into that catch. I'm not rushing into it. So basically everything's set, and all I'm going to do is take that stroke, and then I'm right back here paused and ready to go. And then I'm just going to ease into that front end under control, right? I don't want to be slamming into the front end so that I've got to change direction. I want to be arriving at the catch under control so I can spring and go. So a few things we're going to work on, but it's going to be kind of fun. The protocol is going to be a minute of drills and then 2 minutes of rowing. And then we're going to repeat that for the same drill. So we will have done the drill twice. And then we'll have done a total of 4 minutes of steady state. So 2 minutes. And that's going to be 6 minutes. So 1 minute of drills, 2 minutes of steady rowing, 1 minute of drill, 2 minutes of steady rowing, and then we're on to the next drill in the sequence, right? So I'll talk you through it as we get through it, and I'll put it up on this video so you can kind of read it. I'm also going to put the drill protocol in the comments. I'll link to a Google Doc. So if you want to download that Google Doc at this point, stop the video, print it off. You'll have a paper copy right in front of you to kind of follow on what we're doing. Not trying to make things too complicated, but this is just an example of how do we get our heart rate up? How do we get some aerobic development? This is a really good sort of UT2 workout. Low energy and low heart rate. So sort of 60 to 70% of max heart rate in that zone, 65%. And we're getting some technical benefit out of it. So again, not too taxing. This is a really good way to break up sessions between hard rows and things like that. So I think it's really going to help you. And then when we're done with those sort of 4-6 minute technical portions up to 24 minutes, we'll just do 5 minutes of continuous rowing to kind of row out the piece for our exit ticket. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put my feet in. But before I do that, I've got my app, Remote Rowing Coach. Actually, this is my new app, Coach Bergenroth, that I use with my clients to capture their training and all the rest of it. This is not released, but if you want to look at some of the functionality on this app, somebody in a comment a couple of days ago said we'd love to see what your pace is and all the rest of it. So here's my solution. I'm going to put it in the top left-hand corner of the screen, so you can see exactly what my heart rate is, what my stats are. Again, I'm not looking to be Olympic fast here, but if you want to know where I'm at physiologically on this piece, you'll get a sense of it. I'm also wearing a heart rate monitor, so I'm gonna hook that up to the Concept 2 PM5 and get that going. It's actually still current. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. I'm probably just gonna do a just row on this. You're welcome to program it in, but it is a little complex to program in, but I'm just gonna hit just row here. And we're going to kind of go from there, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start training, and this app can do remote real-time coaching as well, and I'm just going to hit just row, and that's going to zero everything out, and you should see that in that top left-hand corner. And as you can see, my heart rate right now is 64. Just to the right of that is what energy zone I'm in, and that's active recovery. It's not really active recovery because it's what it's programmed to do if it's below a certain threshold. But you're going to see that change color. So when I hit that UT2 zone, you're going to see it change color. If I hit UT1, you're going to see it change color. It's one of the benefits of the app is it tells you exactly what energy zone you're in so that you can not go too hard, or you can go harder if you need to. All right, so we're going to start off with a pick drill to start with. So we'll go 4 minutes of the pick drill. Here we go. In 2, 1, 2, and arms only. And off we go. And, just to note, my drag factor is set at about a 4. So on this machine that's coming out at the bottom of the screen, you can see it's coming out to be about a 114, 115. And I'm just picking along here. My current split is on the left, just above where the dial is, so I'm pulling a 312 right now just with my arms. My distance is there on the right. Strokes per minute, 37, just because I'm rowing arms only, it's top right. And my heart rate is at the top there. So I'm going to try and do each one of these phases for about a minute. So again, I'm making sure that I'm being accurate here. Really drawing that release all the way through, just extending my arms, right? Not bringing the body forward, just extending my arms. We've done about a minute. So I'm going to do arms and body in 2, in 1, and switch, and arms and body. So swinging over, feeling a little bit of a pull in the hamstrings, going a little bit faster now. Heart rate coming up. Again, making sure that I've got that flow of arms away, body over, hinging at the hip. There we go. And picking it up nice and cleanly. All right, we're about 2 minutes. So I'm going to switch to half slide here. In 2, in 1, on this one, and half slide. There we go. Cruising forward. Making sure that I'm setting the body. Half slide is about where the elbow meets the knees. Not trying to go too much. And I'm just really under control here, right? I'm watching making sure the coordination is there, engaging my core as I drive the legs, and everything's coming through organically, right? I'm using my back, using my arms, using my legs to work together. Muscle groups are coordinating, and I'm getting a pretty good send out of it. All right, I'm gonna go full slide in 2, 1, 2, and control forward. And now I'm at full slide. Here we go. Just lengthening out, round about a 17. Just warming up here. And I'm gonna go for 4 minutes. Good. Sitting up. My initial thought is to control my movements. All right, I just hit UT2. I set my max heart rate about 178, 180. My resting heart rate around about 50. So now over that threshold. So I'm gonna go to 8 minutes. Extending the arms, hinging at the hip. Push and send. I'm pushing the machine away with my feet. I'm making sure that I'm lifting my hands to the height of work at the catch. So I'm not too low or too high, so that I can immediately change direction at at that front end, and I'm immediately connected to the work. If my hands are too low, like down here, wrong, I've got to do some lifting. I'm going to do some lifting of the hands before I can really feel that connection. So I'm making sure my hands are in the height of work at the point where I change direction. So I'm immediately, the better you connect in that first inch, the better your connection is going to be. Still in UT2. Perfect. Extend. There we go. Making it organic, right? One part of the stroke flows into the next part. Not trying to overthink it. Control forward. Control forward. 30 seconds to go. Good. Sitting up. Getting a few more revs in. 5 seconds. And weighing up. Good. So I'm going to put the protocol for the next 24 minutes up on the screen right now. Just to reiterate, we're going to go 1 minute of drills, 2 minutes of continuous rowing, just trying to weave those drills into what we're actually doing. We're going to do that twice. So 1 minute and 2 minute twice gives us 6 minutes. At the end of that 6 minutes, we're going to switch drills. 1 minute of drills, 2 minutes of continuous, 1 minute of drills, 2 minutes of continuous, and then we'll switch into the next drill. We'll do that 4 times, so 4 different drills. And once we're done with our 4th rotation, you know, maybe grab a little bit of water and then just row for 5 minutes as our exit ticket to kind of finish this workout. So I'm going to grab this water. Excuse me while I get hydrated. It's kind of hard to talk and do this. So I really appreciate everybody leaving a comment if they've enjoyed the row. It makes me feel good to know that it's helping different people from all over the globe. Really, it's awesome. Really great. So if you're getting something out of these videos, give me a like, share the content, subscribe to the channel, and if you feel so inclined, leave me a comment. It just makes me feel good. No expectation, obviously. I'm just enjoying putting this stuff out and keeping fit, and if it helps you, great too. So we're gonna set this. I'm gonna go to a just row again, so I'm gonna zero this app out. I'm not gonna program it with the intervals. It's gonna be really not what we want to do. We're just trying to get some drills in with a row and try and control that heart rate in a UT2 zone. So the drills are going to bring that heart rate back down, but we're still going to be moving. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this. I'm going to say, yep, my training is complete. And the app uploads everything to the logbook, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to start the training, set it up to be zeroed, and that's going to help me keep track of things, right? So the first drill is a 3-part pause where I'm pausing in 3 places. I'm pausing at the release, I'm pausing at the arms away, and I'm pausing with the body over. That's really compartmentalized our sequence off the release. Obviously, in reality, it's a little bit more organic than that, but this drill kind of helps reinforce that, okay? So again, drag factor, you know, set your damper somewhere between 3 and 5, ideally. If you can't find the connection at 3 or 5 and you're finding you have to put the damper up, probably means you just need more work with connection, right? You know, you don't have to have the damper up at 10. It's not great for your back. So if you're not feeling that connection at a 5, look at some more technique videos, kind of work on that a little bit, okay? All right, so we're gonna start off with this first drill, minute of drills. Off we go. Pause with the arms away, pause the body over, and then take a stroke. Let the arms extend, swing over, take the stroke. Let the arms extend, swing over, head up. You want to keep your head on the same level. Swing over, arms away, swing over. Hopefully you're getting that nice flow out of the release. This is the release. Arms away, position 2 I call it, position 3. And now I'm ready to take that stroke, right? Arms away. Now my body's in position, I can just roll up. And the drive tends to happen just fine. Arms away, body swing, and all right, now we've done a minute. We'll go continuous for 2 minutes. And the goal here is just to let things flow and see how the drill benefits the overall motion. I just went into UT2. Yeah. Warming up. See, I'm now getting training effect, yet I'm not working that hard. I think sometimes we go, go, go every day, and that ultimately just breaks the body down. So, you know, I'm an official of training intensity here. And, you know, I'm just rolling along at a 12. All right. We're coming back to the drill. We've done 2 minutes of continuous. So in 5 seconds, we're back on the drill. Here we go. Swing. Release. Extend. Swing. Release. Extend. Swing. Release. Extend. Swing. How does that fit into the whole motion? Making sure I'm drawing horizontally through. Release. Extend. Swing. There. Good. Release. Extend. Swing. Almost there. Extend. Swing. Extend. Swing. And 2 minutes continuous, right? Still in the UT2 zone. Feels good. Relax. Smooth, right? Making it smooth. One piece weaves into the next piece. Linking everything together. Extend, swing. Extend, swing. Extend, swing. $17. If you can't keep the rate low, that's okay. You don't have to match my stroke rate. Just try and mimic what I'm doing. I'm going to try and keep UT2 probably coming to the top of that band soon. But now we got a drill. And this drill is pausing right here. Just one pause. Pause here, body over. So that last pause on that last drill. Good. And what's happening is I'm flowing a little bit better. Establishing that $1 million position. There you go. Good. And what's also happening is I'm keeping my heart rate down. Don't want to go too hard. I'm still getting some training effect at 118. Now, continuous. 2 minutes of continuous. Good. (118 beats per minute). Controlling forward. You know, these are body prep drills, right? So I may do another of these. It's a little bit more focused on the drive. However, a good drive is also a good finish. A good recovery is also a good drive, right? So what you do as you move forward sets you up for a good drive phase. All right, coming back to this drill, same again, pausing at that $1 million position. Here we go, 5 seconds. And pause there. Relax. That's it. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. I'm up to 123. So this is allowing that to come down a little bit. Pausing for a couple of seconds. swing. Yeah, see, coming down to 121. That's the benefit of adding the drill in there, is you get some technical help and you can stay in the zone. All right, here we go. 2 minutes, continuous. Keeping it around 17. Don't worry if you're not there. Just keep that control. Keep the length. How we doing? Sitting up. Yeah. So a minute left. And then we're back into our third body prep drill. Still keeping it long. Still in UT2. Now, the next drill is a full length stroke and then an arms and body stroke. And you just repeat that cycle. That arms and body stroke is as much about technique as it is being dynamic and quick. So if you don't feel yourself pick up the wheel, practice right here, arms and body. If you're not feeling pickup here, my recommendation is stay relaxed, but be quick. It's like playing the notes on a piano. You can't play the fast notes on the piano if you're not relaxed with your fingers, right? So here's your fast notes, boom. And I'm getting that front end just by being quick, being dynamic. You know, the wheel's moving faster, so I gotta pick it up. If you can figure that out, you're on your way to having a very sharp catch. All right, here we go, continuous. I'm at 124 beats per minute. So I'm probably right on the edge mathematically between UT2 and UT1. Although those zones, they really are guidelines because everybody's a bit different. So watch out for that. But that drill I just did, it's just about being quick on that arms and body stroke. So imagine you've got a bicycle upside down and you can just spin the wheel on the bike. And how are you going to do that, right? If that wheel is spinning fast, you intuitively know that in order to keep the wheel's momentum, you got to be quick with your hand to keep the wheel going. And it's the same thing in rowing. Being quick. So on that arms and body stroke, oh, I just went UT1. just in time for the drill. Gonna back off a little bit. This isn't a bad place to be physiologically if you're steady stating. Let's see, there it goes. Okay, back to the drill. On this one, arms and body, spin that wheel. Quick, here, there. Relaxed, quick. If you can start to feel purchase as you start to do that, you're in a good place. Yeah, swing. Quick, there. And now quick, here. So even though we're steady stating, that doesn't mean we get sluggish at the catch. We can still be sharp. Swing. Swing. Now on the continuous, gonna try and stay in UT2. Now I know 125 is where it switches. Set. Again, I'm getting a good workout at 125. Like I am getting something done. And you can sit in this zone for a longer period of time. You know, I think we've got to unlearn that more pain, more gain. Yes, there are days where we want to go for it, but we want to also have days where we're in the right place, and this workout helps with that. I'm not going hard, you know, 5 or 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. But I'm still in a training zone. And so I'm going to get off the machine with a good training effect, but not totally frazzled for the next day. I'm not spending 2 days recovering from a workout. All right, we're coming into the last 6 minutes. This is a pause at half slide. So here we go, just as I went UT1, couldn't have timed that better. I'm gonna pause at that half slide. And as I start to move, nothing should change with my upper body. If I've set my body right earlier in that recovery. Breathing. Now we're back in the UT2. See? The drill helps technically, but it also keeps us back in that UT2. Good. There we go, 122. So what I was making sure that I was doing off of that pause is not rushing into the catch. Now I'm at 120, UT2ing, in theory. Good. So that pause at half slide is just a check. You know, once I start to move again from that half slide, I'm just relaxing into that front end so that I'm under control of my weight, not throwing my weight into the front of the machine. And we're 20 and a half minutes in. I've just gone UT1. Back off. Again, we're not trying to win the Olympics here. The goal, the win, is to stay in the zone. Gotta put the ego on the shelf and train smart. All right, here we go. Half slide pulls, now ease, catch. Set, pause, float into that front end. Float. Good. Really control. If you're doing this in a boat, you're doing this in an 8. You know, now we find out who's rushing the slide. Because if you got somebody arriving there early, they'll stick out. So this is a great slide control drill. I love 10 seconds. There you go, relax, float, not rushing into it. And while we're tight, I'm back in UT2 again. Good stuff. So, gonna let it swing for a couple minutes. Staying in UT2. Yeah. See, I'm almost done 5K here. My stroke's flowing well. Feel good. Yeah. Oh, just went UT1. Just be aware of it, right? You know, remote rowing coach, my app, can set it up. It's got a ton of free functionality. All right, about 15 seconds. I'm gonna grab some water. Then we'll finish off with 5 minutes steady state. There we go. All right, that's 24. So that was a good 24 minutes of drills there. You could go through that again if you wanted to. Now, if you're having to do more, notice I've just gone UT2. So as far as my heart's concerned, I'm in that zone. I'm recovering. So I'm gonna grab water for 20, 30 seconds here. I wanna keep my heart rate in that zone. No, I'm not finished. So my app is asking me if I'm finished. If If I say yes, I'm finished, it'll upload everything to the logbook and save it on the app. But we're not quite there yet. All right, so I just said I'm down to 113 now, putting my feet back in. Still keen to get that training effect. Nope, I'm not finished. I've got 5 more minutes to go. And we're gonna go 5 minutes, around about the 20. We'll try and stay between 20 and 24. Just enjoy it. Try and put those drills into practice. Stick in UT2 as long as I can. Here we go. Good. Three and a half to go. It's going to be hard at this point to stick in UT2. Gonna slow down a little bit. See if I can stay there. Control. So I'm a little bit lower than my slide before. I'm sitting right at 124. So I'm over 7K. Just went UT1. You know, for what that's worth, still very much getting some good strokes in, gliding between the strokes. I'm back to UT1, excuse me, UT2. $213. You know, and yes, work hard. Yes, work consistently. But train smart. That's my goal today. Get some technical improvements. Keep training interesting. You know, rather than, okay, today's a 60-minute steady state. You gotta keep things training. Keep your athletes' minds engaged. All right, I got about another 40 seconds. I've just gone UT1 on you. Glide into it. 3 strokes a good one. Staying sharp at the 20. I went a little bit beyond 24 minutes, so I'm going to stay honest and do a little bit more than 29. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and glide. Okay. So that was a good one. It was, you know, you can see my heart rate 127. I can still have a conversation, just about. Drag factor, not sky high, 500 strokes. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner. If you add the warm-up in, that's about 8K. You know, that's not bad. So, stayed for the majority in that mathematical UT2 zone, 60 to 70% of max heart rate. It's a nice zone to be in, you know. Don't go as hard, but go a little bit longer in that zone, right? That's the key. Yeah, and you've got to have your hard days. You know, you've got to mix it up, keep your body guessing. But that was nice. So hopefully you got something out of the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Remember this workout protocol I'm going to put in the comments, and hopefully that was fun. I'll go ahead and say yes, my training is complete. I just went active recovery. I'm going to say yes, and what that's going to do is put that data into the cloud, and it's telling me I already have workout in there already, so I must have uploaded something with that exact start date and time. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just giving you some ideas about how to mix those drills in. 8K of rowing in the UT2 intensity. If you're interested in the app, Remote Rowing Coach is on the iOS App Store. It has all these bells and whistles that this does. It has plenty more peak power testing, logging, with the Concept 2 logbook and stuff like that. You know, it's been a lot of fun to build that. So thank you for watching, and I'll try and put another one of these together in a week or so, with more focus on the drive. A lot of those drills were recovery focused, and then I'll switch things up. Maybe the same protocol, but this time working on connection at the front end and drive and things like that. So look for that. If you haven't got the notifications, make sure you've hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when that one is released. I promise I will get it out. And for now, from me, Neil Bergamoth, to you, thank you for watching. Well done if you've made it this far, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Talk soon.